Hi class, today we are going to explain the chapter 6 of class 8, square and square roots. First of all, before proceeding to the exercises, I want to explain the terms used in this exercise in this chapter. Now first, we should know what is a square. When a number is multiplied by itself, the product obtained is known as the square of that number. Just look here. The square of 2, when 2 is multiplied with 2, we are getting 4. So 4 is the square of 2. And 3, similarly, 3 is multiplied with 3, we are getting 9. So 9 is the square of 3. And so on, 4 is multiplied with 4, we are getting 16. So 16 is the square of 4. So we come to know when a number is multiplied with itself, then the product we get is this. These 4, 9 and 16 are the square of that number. Okay, now come to perfect square. A number is, these numbers are 4, 9 and 16 are the perfect square. Means 3 is not a perfect square, 5 is not a perfect square, 7 is not perfect square, 12 is not perfect square. Now what is perfect square? Now perfect square, a number is a perfect square if its prime factors are in a pair. Okay, now just look at the example. 144 is the perfect square, as these three numbers are, these are perfect square. Similarly, 144 is a perfect square, because when we are doing the prime factors of 144, that is 2 multiply 2, 2 multiply 2 and 3 multiply 3. So now just see, 2 multiply 2 1 pair, 2 multiply 2 1 pair, 3 multiply 3 is 1 pair. Suppose I am taking at 91. Suppose I am taking 91. So 13 and 7. The prime factor of 19 is 13 and 7. So these are not in pair. Means there is no, 13 is not there. 113 is required and 7 is also required. So 91 is not a perfect square. Now you know, you come to know about the perfect square, a number which have the prime factors in a group of 2 or in a pair. That these numbers are the square of natural number 1 to 20. Now square of 1, 4 is the square of 2, square of 3, 16 is the square of 16 is the square of 4, 25 is the square of 5, 36 square of 6, 49, 64, 81 and so on up to 20 we have written here. Okay, now just observe these square number. This is 1, then 4, then 9, 6, 5, again 6. The observe this unit digit of these square number: 6, 9, 4, 1, 0. Again 1, 4, 9, 6, 5, 6, 9. Some numbers are missing here. Can you tell me what are these numbers? The number which are not available here are, just see at the unit place. Unit place is the, this place is the, this place, ones place is this place. Which number are not here? Can you tell me? There the number are not available here are 2, 3, 7 and 8. These numbers are not at the unit place of any square number. So according to this table, the square numbers, we have some properties of square number. Let us discuss the properties of square number. Here are the properties of square number. A square number never ends with 2, 3, 7 and 8. Let's see the example. Square of 2 is 4, square of 3 is 9, square of 16 is 256. Here 4, 9, 6, and we have discussed in the table also that 2, 3, 7 and 8 is not available at the unit place of any square number. The second property is here. Square of an even number is always even. Let's see the example. 4 square is, 4 is a square number, even number. So square of 4 is also a even number. 8 is a even number. Square of this 8 is also even. Square of an odd number is always odd. The next property is this. Now 3 is an odd number. 3 is an odd number. So this square is also odd. And 5 is odd number, and square of this 5 is also odd. 17 is a odd number. Its square is also odd. Now next properties of these square number are: the square of a natural number is other than 1 always multiple of 3 or exceed a multiple of 3 by 1. Let's see the example. This I am going to explain with the example. Let's see. 3 square is 9. 9 is multiple of 3. 9 is multiple of 3. What our property is telling us? That it should be every square number is either the multiple of 3. Means when we are dividing this 9 by 3, we are getting the remainder as 0. It means 9 is multiple of 3. Other thing is this property is telling it exceed a multiple of 3 by 1. It means just see this square of 4 is 16. When I am dividing this 16 is 1 more than the multiple of 3. 16 is 15 plus 1. So 16 is 1 more than the multiple of 3. 15 is multiple of 3 and it is 1 more than the multiple of 3. So this is the another property of square number. Then next property, the square of a natural number n. Natural number n is equal to the sum of first n odd number. Suppose I want to find out the square of 5. Square of 5, we all know that square of 5 is 25. That can be expressed at this square of 5 can be expressed 5. It is a 5. It means n is 5. We can express it as the sum of first 5 odd number. N is here in this example. N is 5. So we can tell that the square of 5 is the sum of first five odd numbers. So first 5 odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. That is equal to 25. I think you all understood this property. Now next property is property number 6 is number of zeros at the end of the perfect square is always even. Means if there are 3 zeros or 5 zeros or 7 zeros, then that will be surely not a perfect square. Suppose, let's see the example. 10 square. 10 square is 100. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros. Means number of zeros are in even numbers. So 2 zeros are even. And square of 100 is 10,000. So 10,000, there how many zeros are there? 4 zeros. 4 zeros, these mean it is 2 and 2, 4. It is again even. Now square of 50 is 2500. Again 2 zeros. That's what the property says. The number of zeros are always in even numbers. So here 2 zeros, 4 zeros and again 2 zeros. The next property, the unit place of number, and here I am giving you the table. Then we will derive the property. Unit place of number and the unit place of square. If 1 and 9 are at the unit place of a number, then there will be 1 at the unit place of that square. Take the example 1 and 11. Both had in unit place it is 1 and it is 1. So square of 1 is 1. Square of 11 is 121. What is there? It is 1 again, and it is 1. So the property says if, and just see the 9 and 19. So square of 9 is 81 and square of 19 is 361. What is there? At the unit place it is 1 and 1 again. It means when 1 and 9 is at the unit place of the number, then the unit place of that square will be also 1. Now the next, if the unit place of the number is 2 and 8, then the unit place of that square is 4. Take the example 2 and 12. What is the unit place? 2 here. What is the unit place here? 2. 2. So your square of 2 is 4. Square of 12 is 144. What is the unit place? 4. So unit place is 4. Let us take the example 8 and 18. What is the unit place? 8 and 8. So square of 8 is 64 and 18 is 324. What is there? 4 and 4. It means if 2 and 8 will be at the unit place, then the unit place of the square will be 4. Next is if the unit place is 4 and 6. So 4 and 6, then the unit place of that square will be 6. Take the example 4 square is 16 and 16 square is 256. Both here 6 and 6, and this is 6 at the unit place. If 3 and 7 will be the unit place of the number, then 9 will be the unit place of the square. For 3 I am taking the example of 13. The square of 13 is 169. What is the unit place? 9. And square of 7, the unit place in 17, what is the unit place? 7. So square of 17 is 289. What is at the unit place? Just see the unit place is 9 again. So the property derived is if 1 and 9 is at the unit place, then 1 will be at the unit place of the square. 2 and 8, then unit place will be 4. If 4 and 6 will be at the unit place of a number, then 6 will be at the unit place of the square. If 3 and 7 will be at the unit place of the number, then 9 will be at the unit place of the square. And the next is if 5 will be at the unit place of the number, then 5 will be the unit place of the square. The next property is, there are 2 n numbers lies between n square and n plus 1 square. Explaining with the example, take suppose we are taking n as 4, means 4, and n plus 1 will be 5, means 4 plus 1, that is 5 now. So how many numbers lies between 4 square and 5 square? 4 square is 16 and 5 square is 25. So how many number are lies between 4 square? This is 16 is 4 square and 25 is 5 square. How many number are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 number. 8 number are lies between the square of 16, between the square of 4 and 5. How we got this 8? We have already told that there are 2 n numbers lies between n square and n plus 1 square. What we have? N we have 4 and n plus 1 we have 5. So 2n will be 2n, n is 4 and 2n will be 8. So there are 2n numbers lies between n square and n plus 1 square. I am giving you one more example to explain this. Suppose how many squares are how many numbers are lies between 11 square and 12 square. So this is n and 12 is n plus 1. So how many numbers are lies between this? So we have 2n number lies between 2n number lies between number lies here. So 2n, what is n? N is 11. n is 11. So we have 11 multiplied 2, that is 22 number lies between 11 square. 11 square is 121 and 12 square is 144. If we'll count the number between these two, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, so on. So these number will be 22. So this is the last property of square numbers.